Welcome to the Chemistry YouTube channel. Maharashtra SET 2020 question with detailed answer. Paper 2 Chemical Science Part 8. Question number 86. How many normal modes of vibration are possible for nitrobenzene? So this is nitrobenzene. The nitrobenzene molecule, it's a C6H5NO2. It contains N equal to 14. 14 atoms are present in nitrobenzene, which is a non-linear molecule. So 3n minus 6 for non-linear, 3n minus 6 for linear, it is 3n minus 5. So for 3n minus 6, 3 into 14 minus 6, it is 36. It's a simple question. So there are totally 36 modes of vibration in nitrobenzene molecule. In the following phase diagram, the process corresponding to sublimation process. They are asking sublimation. In sublimation process, the solid directly goes into vapor state without going into liquid state. You all know that. Here, the phase diagram has been given. In this phase diagram, listen here, this is a lower temperature and this part is a higher temperature. Hence, this part 1 should be the solid phase having, and this part 2 should be the liquid phase, and this part 3 should be vapor phase or gaseous phase. So, for sublimation, which transformation occurs? 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2 to 3, 3 to 2. Here, for sublimation, the solid directly goes into vapor state without going to liquid state. Hence, phase 1 to 3 is the correct answer. Here, phase 1 to 3, B is the correct answer. Solid state directly goes into vapor state. Question number 88. 100 ml of NaOH solution of pH 12 is mixed with 900 ml of water. What is the pH of the resulting solution? It's a simple pH problem. Here, POH, that is for sodium hydroxide, it is 12. The pH given is as 12. Thus, OH minus ion equal to 10 power minus 12. When 900 ml water is added to 100 ml solution, so total 1 liter, that is 900 100. The total 1 liter, the total volume becomes 1 liter, thus the solution is diluted to 10 times. Hence, the concentration will be 1/10 of the original concentration. Hence, here minus log 12 minus 1, which is 11. That is 12 minus 1. Here you see is 11. C is the correct answer. Question number 89. In August 1986, the cloud of carbon dioxide gas is suddenly erupted from the lake in Cameroon, killing several people. Which of the following could have caused this accident? Let us consider a lake. This lake is filled with water and the carbon dioxide gas is at the bottom. What they are saying is this carbon dioxide is exploded. That is over the years, carbon dioxide gas would have got saturated in the upper layer. No, it will not be saturated at the upper layer. Answer 1 is wrong. Heavy winds could have overtuned the water in the lake. It is the right answer. Over the years, carbon dioxide could have got saturated at the bottom layer. Yes, it is saturated at the bottom layer. Answer 3 is also correct. This incident could be related to Raoult's law. Yes, it is related to Raoult's law. Hence, here you see this Raoult's law is the partial pressure is equal to mole fraction into total pressure. Hence, answer C is correct. The correct answer is 2, 3 and 4. Question number 90. For a reversible process in the state of equilibrium, delta G naught is equal to 0, delta G equal to minus RT ln K, delta G naught minus RT ln K equal to 1. Here option C is correct. Let us consider the relationship. We know that Gibbs free energy, delta G, change in free energy, and delta G naught is the standard free energy. So delta G equal to delta G naught plus 2.303 RT log K. For a reversible process, that is for a state of equilibrium, delta G equal to 0 at equilibrium. Hence, here this becomes 0. So delta G naught is equal to minus 2.303 ln K. Hence, option C is correct. Delta G naught equal to 0 is wrong. For equilibrium, delta G is 0. Delta G not equal to RT ln K, so this is also wrong. Ln K is equal to 1 is also wrong. The SI unit of measuring radioactivity is Curie, becquerel, radons and Gray. The units of measurement of radioactivity is becquerel. It's nothing but 1 count per second. Becquerel BQ, it's an international unit. So becquerel is the correct answer. Whereas Curie is the US unit. And C and D, that is a radon and Gray. These two C and D are units for radioactive dosage. It's not for radioactivity. So the correct option is B. In case of radioisotope, the activity reduces to dash of initial value of after 2 half-life. 1/3, 1/2, 1/4 and 1/6. Here, let us consider the initial activity as 1. A equal to 1. Okay. After a 1 half-life, it is reduced to 1/2. And another half-life, that is the second half-life, it is reduced to 1/4. So answer is 1/4. Or you can see this one if you know that rate constant for a first order reaction is 100% by 2 is 50%. For first half-life, for second half-life, 50% divided by 2, that is 25%. 25% is nothing but 1/2 into 1/2 is 1/4. Or you can calculate using the formula 1/2 into n, where n is the number of half-life. Here n equal to 2, that is a 2 half-life. So 1/2 power 2, which is 1/4. Question number 93. Single crystal of which salt is used as scintillation counter? Here it is sodium iodide is used as a single crystal for scintillation counter. In nuclear medicine, the most commonly used scintillation crystal is sodium iodide, which is a thallium doped sodium iodide. It's a relatively efficient scintillator which produces visible ray. Scintillation is a scintillator which produces light. Approximate of energy 30 electron volt of gamma photon energy observed. Sodium iodide has low ionization potential and high electron affinity. You remember this one. For the purpose of low ionization potential and high electron affinity, sodium iodide is chosen as a scintillator instead of sodium nitrate or sodium sulfite or sodium carbonate. Question number 94. When radioactive equilibrium is attained, the relative amount of parent to daughter nuclei. The relative amount of parent to daughter nuclei is increase with time, decrease with time, constant, may be increase or decrease. Here, let us take the parent nuclei. At rate R1, it converts into daughter nuclei D1, and again rate R2, it gives another daughter nuclei D2. When rate equal to R1 equal to R2 at equilibrium, then time will be same. Time will be the same or constant. Hence, option A is ruled out, option B is ruled out, option C is correct. It is constant irrespective of the time or independent of the time. Option C is the correct answer. Here we see radioactive equilibrium for decay for radioactive nuclei. At transient equilibrium, the ratio of daughter nuclei and parent nuclei is nearly equal to 1. You see here, it's nearly equal to 1, which shows that it is independent of time. Question number 95. According to the following off-cell reaction, two cell reaction is given. Here copper is reduced to copper 2 plus is reduced to copper and E equal to 0.34 volt. So here is copper is reduced easily. That is Cu2 plus to Cu. Here in second equation, chromium is oxidized easily. It's a reduction potential, it's oxidation potential. So this reaction in aqueous solution under standard condition is, you take option A. In option A you see copper is reduced to Cu. The Cr3 plus is reduced to Cr2 plus. So both are reduced. Both were reduced. So option A is ruled out. In option B, you see in option C, copper is oxidized. Copper is oxidized, whereas chromium is reduced, which is a reverse process. Hence, this is also ruled out. Copper should be reduced and chromium should be oxidized. This is the equation from the given equation. Copper should be reduced and chromium should be oxidized. Remember this one. In D also, copper reduced, chromium is reduced. Both were reduced. Hence, D is also ruled out. You take B. B is the correct answer, where copper is Cu2 plus is reduced to Cu and chromium is oxidized to Cr3 plus. So in option B, copper is reduced, chromium is oxidized. So which matches this equation. Copper is reduced, chromium is oxidized. That is Cr. The formation of question number 96, the formation of rusting of ion can be inhibited, is increased by the coating because tin acts as a. Let us take the electrode potential of tin. It's a reduction potential Sn2 plus bar Sn. which will be less than reduction potential of Fe2 plus into Fe. Here this tin is preferentially oxidized. Is preferentially oxidized over Fe. Hence here the reduction potential of tin is less than the reduction potential of Fe. Hence here option A is correct. The tin acts as a sacrificial anode. B is a wrong answer because it is a weaker reducing agent. It's not a weaker reducing agent, it is a stronger reducing agent. It is cathodically protected. C is also wrong because it is anodically protected. And D, keeps the oxygen away from the ion. It is also wrong answer. So option A is the correct answer. Question number 97. Which of the following is correct for a spontaneous process in a closed system at a constant temperature and pressure? For a spontaneous process, know that delta G is less than 0 or delta G is equal to a negative value. Hence, you take in option 1, delta S system and delta S surrounding is greater than 0. In 1, for irreversible process, it should be greater than or equal to 0, but it should be greater than or equal to 0, hence option 1 is wrong. And option 2, that is delta G system is equal to 0 is also wrong. For irreversible or spontaneous process, delta G is not equal to 0 because they have given the spontaneous process or irreversible process. Delta G is equal to 0 for the reversible reaction. Delta G is 0 for reversible reaction or at equilibrium. Delta S system is equal to delta S surrounding is also wrong. Delta G system is less than 0 is correct. Hence, option here given 4 only is correct. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Listen here, for a process to be spontaneous, delta S system and surrounding greater than 0, delta G should be less than 0, delta E should be less than 0. Let's take question number 98. Is a chemical kinetics. The reaction coordinate has been given. The energy value will change when a catalyst is added. Listen, when catalyst is added, what happens here? When a catalyst is added, the EA value will be reduced and the graph will become like this for a catalyst. Hence, here what happens? This 2 and 3 only changes, and this 1 is will be a constant when catalyst is added. Hence, option which energy value will change? 1 only, no, it's wrong. 2 only, it's not wrong. And C is the correct answer. The value 2 changes here and the value 3 changes. Value 1 remains constant on adding catalyst. C is the correct answer. For the reaction N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. The rate expression has been given here. Which of the following is correct? The reaction is not elementary. is a correct answer. The reaction is of second order. Yes, it is a second order reaction. This is power 1, this is power 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, hence order is 2. It's not an elementary reaction. And here option 3, it is minus 1 by 3, and here it is plus 1 by 2. So this option is wrong, hence option 1 and 2 is correct. Option B is correct. Question number 100. The point group and the number of symmetry elements in SiF4 are respectively. SiF4 shows tetrahedral point group. So option A and option B is ruled out. From option C and option D is given, it's a tetrahedral point group which contains 5 elements of symmetry: E, C3, C2, sigma D, S4. So totally it has 5 elements of symmetry, hence option C is correct. SiF4 contains tetrahedral point group with 5 symmetry elements. With this, Maharashtra SET 2020 question and answer is completed. Thank you for watching. Thank you.